All right, so a huge shout out and thank you to everyone for backing the project. The campaign has successfully come to a close. I'm super grateful to every single person for participating, and there's a lot of the different perks that I'm really excited about that we'll be able to actually include everyone in seeing how they turn out. You know, one of them was to draw a scene from one of the scenes in the book. And as soon as that's done, then I'll share that with everyone as well. So I'm excited to get this in the hands of all of you so that you can check it out. Due to COVID, these weren't supposed to arrive for another 2 weeks, but something happened and they arrived yesterday, which is pretty sweet. So in doing basically a review of making sure that everything looks right and that the cover is printed well, and the interior, everything is beautiful. They've come out just absolutely fantastic, and exactly how I hoped they would. And so there's only one last thing that I need to check with. So I have a nephew that I teamed up and partnered with on one aspect of this book, which was a language in it. So this nephew was able to start learning other languages early on in his life, and so just came to have an affinity for learning languages and is kind of genius level at it, to where he can dissect different languages and figure out the roots to where he can understand the language pretty dang fast. And so he actually talked to me. He's like, "Hey, do you need a language for your book?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he's just like, "Okay, well, what would it be based on?" And so we talked about different areas and such. I'm like, well, I want it to be like what would be spoken in Avalon if there was like an Avalonian language. And so he's like, well, where was Avalon, so that I know what would influence it. And so anyway, he actually created an entire language specifically for it. And so in the very end of the book, so it's actually on page 398, there is a whole spell that is in Avalonian that he created. So the last step is actually showing this to him and making sure that it's spelled correctly and making sure that all of the accents are in the proper locations. And I'm actually really excited to jump into learning more of this language that he's created, because I'm going to have to for the subsequent books. So anyway, it came out looking really, really good. And again, I can't wait to get it in your hands, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it. So whether you just shoot me an email or something like that, I would love to hear how you think about it. And if you're feeling extremely generous, then you can hop on Amazon and leave a review on Amazon. So anyway, yeah, I think we've got the green light on these to go ahead and ship the rest of them. These are just proofs to make sure that everything was looking good, and they do. They look fantastic. And so again, thanks to all of you, and I can't wait to get the rest of the perks out to everyone, and we'll be in touch. Thanks so much.